Hi, I'm Bill Snyder, Sports Information Director at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, and welcome to the season finale of Bulldog Blitz. With me, as always, Gulf Coast head coach Steve Campbell. Well, we're coming off the championship game, our fifth straight trip to the title game. It was a tough one. East Mississippi got us in the fourth quarter to win 42-17. However, the season is not over because we're going to be playing in the Mississippi Bowl coming up December 4th against Blinn. We'll get on into all that here in just a few minutes. Coach, for 3 quarters, it was a battle. They got us in that last one, but this team, I got this jersey, and this is number 16, okay? If we'd have won state, it would have been our 16th state, so this is what we'll be shooting for next year, so a little precursor to what we're going after. But getting back to this, it was a tough one, and it's no secret why they're going to play the national championship. Good team. We fought them hard, though.
We did. The East has got a great football team this year. They did a great job of rebounding off of that, their 5-5 year the year before, and came through and had an outstanding football team. And we weren't able to finish the deal, but we got there and had our opportunities, and that'll make us extremely hungry coming up in this bowl game and as we propel ourselves into next season.
And there you go. We're going to go back and take a look at the East Mississippi Gulf Coast title game up in Scuba from last week. We'll jump in the time machine. Too bad we can't get in and mess with the score on that. That would be
That's right. That
would be nice. But instead, we'll go back and take a look. We'll be back with Bulldog Blitz right after this.
At Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, it's like this. We've prepared generations of students for careers and for life. You have options that benefit your busy lifestyle while earning a degree, working, and enjoying time with family. Career and technical courses are offered evenings and weekends, and in hybrid or online formats. Apply online and check the availability of financial aid and scholarships. Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, celebrating excellence for 100 years.
Shuffling around on defense, Wallace now looking over the middle. He's got time, and that pass is tipped and incomplete. It should have been picked off.
Oh, yeah, you got to go flat and go get it. You got me? All right, listen to me.
Wallace out of the gun, throws it left. The pass is caught, and that's LaColton Bester. Bester tripped, but he is still going to take it in for a Lions touchdown, 38 yards, and the Lions strike first. Hatton in play action, in trouble. Now he runs it, got some room to the left across the 45, out to midfield, and he picked up about 12 on that. He takes the snap, play action, looking for Bell. Bell, why actually that's Thomas. Tavante Thomas, touchdown Bulldogs. We're a PAT away from getting tied.
Hatton had the ball right on the money. I think the coach has done a wonderful job of getting him involved with those runs and stuff early, and give him a lot of confidence because he put that ball right where it needed to be. A nice catch by Tom.
Now Wallace takes the snap, 3-man rush. He's got time, going deep, and Bester's there and can't make the catch. Good coverage by Josh Richardson that time. Hatton takes the snap, rolling right, inside draw to Gillum. Gillum out to the 35, to the 30, inside the 25, and down to the 21. That's a Bulldog first down. Some misdirection gets Gillum some room to run. Spotted, kicked on the way, and it is right through the upright. So for the first time this afternoon, the Bulldogs lead it. 37-yard field goal attempt from the left hash mark by Taylor Walker, their kicker. Snap is down. Kick is down. It's blocked. Ball is free. Could it be a scoop and score? Otis Jacobs picks it up. Otis has nobody in front of him. Jacobs to the 30. He will take it to the house. Touchdown Bulldogs, but there is a flag down back at the 40. So the touchdown is negated, and that's a shame. There was a block in the back. Reggie gets the ball off tackle, bowls his way over the line, and that's a Bulldog first down. Matthews didn't play last week because of that concussion, but he's back, and he's big, and he's moving the chains. James in motion. Now, there it is. Fumble by Gillum. Still gets it. Takes it inside the 10 and down to the 9, and he is close to the first down. That was almost a disaster as the Bulldogs call timeout, and it is a Gulf Coast first down. Look at Gillum playing hot potato with the ball, but he still had so much room to run. Gillum in the backfield. They fake it to him. Now Hatton throwing the fade. Bell's out there, and it is incomplete. Bell tried to make a circus catch. Will Scott to hold. Anthony Underwood to snap it. Kick is up. Oh, it's a fake. Scott has it. Now he just throws it away, and that pass is bobbled around and finally intercepted. That wasn't a fake. It was a bad snap, I think. I thought at first it was a fake. So the Bulldogs get nothing off of that drive, and that could be a huge momentum changer as we head to the second half.
Oscar kick, gash. Hey, it was Oscar because the Sam is lined up outside, so he's going to Oscar and turn it up inside.
And Walker with the sky kick taken by Alonzo Lawrence at the 25. Alonzo breaking tackles, got room on the right, out to the 38, runs over the kicker and out to the 44-yard line. Up the middle, the give. The fake by Hatton. He's got the first down and more across the 35, across the 30, and run out of bounds. A terrific run on the fake by Clint Hatton. The Bulldogs pick up another first down, and that middle is wide open for the running game.
Hatton has done well reading his the draw, just a little fake option in there.
Mano, manning up in the state championship game. 4th and goal. They give. Matthews bowls his way in. Touchdown Bulldogs. They come out of the gate smoking in the third quarter.
Gotta love it. I don't think they put the ball in there but one time on the whole drive and come away with a touchdown.
Gulf Coast already up 17-7. Snap is down. Kick is on the way. It is long enough, and it is no good. He hooked it. Takes the snap. Looking over the middle, and it is caught 2 yards in the end zone. LaColton Bester, touchdown, East Mississippi. Boots it away, and Alonzo Lawrence takes it at the 13. Alonzo to the 20, cuts it inside. Alonzo breaks a tackle. He's got room on the outside. Alonzo to the 40. Alonzo across midfield, still on his feet, and finally dragged down at the 37-yard line. You talk about some second effort from Alonzo Lawrence. He made people miss. Hatton takes the snap. Up the middle is Gillum. First down and more across the 25 and down to the 20 before he's stacked up.
We play for right here.
Snap down, kick is on the way, and it is no good. He pushed it off to the left. Wallace takes the snap. Now he's in trouble. Now he's flushed. Gets away from Wade Wells and just throws one up deep, and it is unbelievably caught in the end zone for a touchdown.
That's all improvisation right there. Give credit to Wallace. He should have been down, and he just heaved it to the end zone, and the receiver comes up with it.
2nd and 10, the give up the middle. Fumble on the play. Oh, gosh. Hatton kicking it around. I believe East Mississippi jumped on it, and they did. Disaster. Wallace with the snap, throws it out right. It's Rodriguez Moore. He's got the corner, and he's got a Lions touchdown.
Hey, listen to me. Y'all one play. Y'all understand that? We got to play with class. Gulf Coast finishes. Come on, man. Finish.
Wallace with Moore in the backfield. They give it to him. Moore cuts it inside. Moore is going to score, and that puts a wrap on this one. Touchdown to be 11-0. You deserve a shot at the national title. As Hatton throws an interception, that pass is picked off by the Lions. Taking it to the house is Jeremy Cannon. Got a feel for head coach Steve Campbell, his staff, the players. They fought hard this year, fought uphill many times, but they ran into a buzzsaw here today. 35 unanswered points by East Mississippi. And, Coach, you talked about it at halftime when we did the interview on drives, we got to finish and that kind of thing. And it kind of came back to haunt us. And then, the onslaught, once their offense kicked in, it was really tough. And that's why they're number one in offense. And but it was still a strong effort, and the game plan was really working there.
It was. I mean, we were doing what we wanted to do, keeping them on the sideline and able to move the football. We just, we got to punch it in when we get down there, and we had some scoring opportunities that we didn't capitalize on. And you got to score points, and we'd love to get touchdowns and field goals. Against a high-scoring team, you need to score touchdowns. But I really believe we blocked that field goal right before the half.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, we scoop and score at 17-7. They call us for a block in the back. I didn't see the block in the back. That would have made it 17-7 at the half. We do take the opening kickoff of the second half, drive it down. That would have made it 24-7, which I know at that point in time they wouldn't have. That would have been a nail in the coffin. They would have started pressing more than what they were pressing already in the third. And, I really believe that changed the football game. We did get the block in the back. We drove it down, wasn't able to punch it in, and then didn't get any points right before the half. The couple of things that if we could have punched that one in. There were a couple other we had opportunities. Right. The other team made the plays, and hats off to them. They've done a great job, and they've got a fine football team this year, and we want to wish them well as they go out to Arizona. But that doesn't, I'm still extremely proud of the effort that our guys, made, and we had a good year, won the South Division, which I know that's people can say what they want. That's the toughest division in all of college football at this level. Guys went on a 9-game winning streak in this division, and to put themselves in the opportunity that they had, and we're getting to play in our third Mississippi Bowl in 4 years, which that's the bowl that we want to play in.
Right.
And so it's been a good year, and we need to finish strong.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you go 9-2. We're still in the top 10. You have 5 straight championship games now, 5 straight bowl games we've been in. Win the South again. Another trip to the playoffs. You throw all that in there. I mean, that's a pretty darn good season, and we can still get 10 wins out of it.
That's right. That's our big deal. Is we want to finish with 10 wins, and that. That's where this program is at now, and that's where we want it to be at, to where when we don't win the state championship and competing for the national championship, it's a good year. It's that we're trying to convince ourselves that it is a real good year, and it was a real good year. But where we want to play for a championship year in and year out, and we want to win a championship year in and year out. But that's the point that these players have taken the program to, and that's the tradition that's been established. And I know that these guys want to finish with a 10-win season and with a Mississippi Bowl victory.
Yeah. And we'll go after this next year. You like that little?
I like that.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
That I like that precursor, because I can tell you this: as soon as we get finished with this Mississippi Bowl, which is a huge game, and it's one we will be going. The quest for 16 begins that next day.
And there you go. So that's what's coming up. We're going to talk about the Mississippi Bowl here in a few minutes and some other things. We'll also have player profile coming up right after this. Heading into the break and out of the next break, we'll take a look at our All-State and All-Region honorees from Bulldog Football 2011. You're watching Bulldog Blitz here on WLOX. Welcome back to Bulldog Blitz. You see also our second team All-State players from the Bulldogs. A terrific season for those guys. And one of the players we saw as an all-region and all-state player is defensive back Alonzo Lawrence, and he is on this week's player profile.
I had a lot of fun here, playing with most of the guys I played against in high school. And I learned a lot, from coming from Alabama, going to Southern. So I learned a lot from Coach Mo, playing in the NFL for so long. And Coach Campbell, a good winning coach, good winning staff.
Let's go! Played safety last year, got to play corner. Which one of those do you like the most?
I like corner, because, you by yourself on the island, so I like being out there by myself. It's something that comes now. I like to talk Noah because, he just give you something to play for in the game, make you a little more hyper. Well, my number one line, I tell the coach, he don't throw it around Allen, Number two, where the coach get the playbook from.
Where did he get the playbook from?
Number three, I taught Noah, just try to push him around the whole game. I just be saying stuff like, be a coach, better not throw you the ball.
Looking right, going for it all, looking for Leslie, and that pass is picked off in the end zone by Alonzo Lawrence.
We just gonna have the weekend below us to have a lot of fun before we all leave. And, we can end with a good win. It's a good team. It's a good experience for us.
And when you talk about Alonzo, Coach, you talk about an athletic person, can do it all, could probably play quarterback. I mean, he's one of those types. He's so athletic. And also an intense competitor. His motor's always going. And I guess you need guys like that to get them fired up.
You do. And then guys like Alonzo don't come around very often. You said it when you said intense competitor. In all my years of coaching and playing, I don't know that I've ever been around a more competitive guy than Alonzo Lawrence. The guy loves to play football. That's what he loves to do in life. Some people like music, some people like art, some people like video. Alonzo loves playing football, more so than anybody I've ever met. That guy loves football, and he eats, breathes, and sleeps competing. And that's what makes him so. God gave Alonzo a lot of ability. He's big, strong, fast, and great. Great athlete. But what separates Alonzo is his competitive spirit. The guy is a competitor. And that's what I tell the coaches coming around that are, Alonzo's got we'll have some different opportunities after he leaves here. And his competitive spirit is unlike anybody's that we've had in a long time. He definitely loves the game of football, loves practice. Alonzo loves anything to do with competition and practice and games. Special guy.
And there you go, Alonzo Lawrence, one of our many sophomores on the Bulldogs, and as you saw, an all-state and all-region player here at Gulf Coast. Well, heading into the next break, we're going to take a look at this week's NJCAA poll. We dropped down to number 9, so we didn't fall too far in the top 10 poll. And then coming up next, we'll talk about that Mississippi Bowl matchup with Glenn. It's an all-out battle in Biloxi on December 4th in the 4th annual Mississippi Bowl. The Mississippi Bowl. The 5th-ranked Blinn College Buccaneers. Invade the Magnolia State to tangle with the 9th-ranked Gulf Coast Bulldogs. The date, Sunday, December 4th. The time, 2 p.m. The place, Biloxi Indian Stadium. Join us for all the action at the 4th annual Mississippi Bowl. The Mississippi Bowl. It's not just a game, it's an event. And welcome back to Bulldog Blitz. You see our basketball team's doing really well. In fact, the women earlier this week won a buzzer beater, 63-61, over Baton Rouge on the road, and they'll be playing next week in the Thanksgiving tournament. Well, right now, switching gears back to the gridiron, we are headed back to the Mississippi Bowl, and right now, our Dean of Athletics, Ladd Taylor, is going to talk about the matchup against Blinn. A little bit different. East Mississippi has a chance to play for a national title, so things worked out a little bit differently this year.
Yeah, very much so. This is to be the first year that the state champion in Mississippi is not playing in the Mississippi Bowl. And, totally understand that and support East Mississippi in their decision to go out to Arizona to play Arizona Western. Wish them all the best. They have a chance to play for a national championship. You can't beat that. So by default, we are in the Mississippi Bowl, Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, and we're looking forward to a good one.
Yeah, and we're playing, it's not, we didn't really back into it. I mean, we are the state runners-up, defending bowl champs, so it makes sense to play. Taking on a really good team, the Blinn Buccaneers. They've been #1 this year, 4 or 5 weeks, something like that. They're a national power. That's where Cam Newton came from, so there's a huge pedigree with those guys.
They bring in a lot of rich tradition. I think that the fans are going to want to see this matchup. I think it's going to be a great Mississippi Bowl, and excited to have Blinn come down. And I know they're excited, or come over rather. I know they're excited to be here.
Now it should be, pretty exciting because unlike maybe a national championship or whatever, these two teams there's nothing to lose. They're just going at it, and a lot of times those games really become pretty exciting. We saw that last year.
I think that Blinn is 9-1. They lost in the championship game in overtime, 34-37 to Tyler Junior College. So, they're going to be raring to go. They're going to lay it all on the field, and we're going to leave it all out there as well. I think it's going to be a no-holds-barred, just all-out brawl, and I think it's going to be a great game.
When we talk about these two schools, we sent Terrence Cody, guys like that, Chris White to the pros. They've sent guys to the pros, including Cam Newton. So both you talk about the tradition, these are schools that produce top players. Right,
and the NFL, the Division I level have benefited from Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College and Blinn College. Indeed. So, like you say, the pedigree is there, the rich tradition is there, and athletes know that when they go to Mississippi Gulf Coast and to Blinn College, they have a very good opportunity of increased exposure, having success, and making it to the next level.
Seems like this is our 4th, and each year we have these intriguing matchups, and it is a showcase of the best junior college teams in the nation.
It is, and this is another opportunity to extend the hospitality of Mississippi to another part of the nation. Grand Rapids came in last year, so the folks from Michigan got an opportunity to see the hospitality that Mississippi can offer, and we think we still have the best bowl in the NJCAA, and we are never going to be content. We're going to always try to improve our bowl so it will be considered one of the best, if not the best.
And Coach, if this were a Division I game, this would be like the BCS Rose Bowl battle. You got two storied programs here. Blinn won the national title with Cam Newton a couple of years ago. We won it in '07. They have 4. We have 4. They're always in the top 10. We're always in the top. I mean, this is the kind of matchup that bowl games really, live for.
It is. Blinn's got an outstanding program, great tradition. A lot of great players have played there through the years, and they've won a lot of championships. And it's a game that we're really looking forward to. The guys have had a great season, and it's always fun to finish with a bowl game, to reward the players, and to get to play such a great tradition-rich program as Blinn is something that the guys will always remember. The Mississippi Bowl, this will be our, we've been to a lot of bowls. We've been to the Heart of Texas Bowl a couple times. We've been to the Dalton Defenders Bowl out in Kansas, and been to a lot of bowls over the years. The Mississippi Bowl is the Rolls Royce it's the Rose Bowl of all of the bowl games. It's the one that you want to go to, and so this is a great reward for our players, and the opportunity to play a top-ranked team in Blinn, adds that much more to it, and that's the reason you go, is to try to win the football game, and that's something that we're definitely looking forward to, a great matchup.
So it's going to be a great matchup coming up Sunday, December 4th, Gulf Coast and Blinn at Biloxi Indian Stadium. Now, coming up after the break, it's blooper time. But heading into the break, we'll see how the Bulldogs have done in bowl games past. You're watching Bulldog Blitz here on WLOX. And welcome back to Bulldog Blitz. Well, it's a tradition here on Bulldog Blitz to end the season with the bloopers. Now, Coach, you and I, we were kind of a well-oiled machine this year. There was a few, but for the most part, we were all business.
Yeah, this edition of Bulldog Blitz for the 2011 campaign was relatively a smooth deal this year, Bill. You did a great job with your writing and production, and Rich behind camera always does an outstanding job. And so it was really a smooth machine this year.
But as with all machines, there were a few hiccups along the way. So what we did, we threw some of those in, as we always do. But, we had our student reporter, Lacey Moran, did a great job. But she didn't have any bloopers, but we had one helper on our staff that will kind of set the tone for the bloopers. We'll take a look at that right now.
Stay tuned. Bulldog Blitz will be back in just a minute.
Okay. A little bit slower.
Stay tuned. Bulldog Blitz will be back in just a minute.
Our look at the MEC. Well, each week on our show, we'll prophecy. Okay, one more time, you got it, okay? Sell it.
Stay tuned. Bulldog Blitz will be back in just a minute.
Nope. The way our defense was controlling Jones's offense, I felt good when we were up 17-3.
Yeah. We kicked that off last night with the Bulldog tailgate, and that went. Do it again. We're okay. I'm gonna land this plane. We got hydraulics. Okay. 3, 2. I don't even know what that means. 1. If we win it, we get $1 million in the words of Austin Powers. But as Coach, okay.
Take out that preachy part too.
I kind of enjoyed that though.
Yeah.
One more time. Come on, you got it. You can do this.
Stay tuned. Bulldog Blitz will be just.
You're worse than me. I'm starting to lose a little bit too. Thinning. It's thinning.
Oh yeah.
It's not losing, but it's just thinning. Yeah. Either way, you have to use some product, something like that. Watch the game and listen at all our available outlets. And I've run out of gas. Okay.
No, you're me. I'm sitting here beating a dead horse to death about. Erase all that and start over.
So we take on Hines. Come on out and watch, or watch on our. Okay, Nessie. Now I'm trying to throw too much. Just get your plate, get your meat and your vegetables. Just quit throwing in all this dessert. All right, Bulldog Blitz.
Definitely a big football game, and Scuba's got an outstanding football team, so definitely be a big challenge for us.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be the phone. Take that part out too about his part that you love him to be like your son. I mean, I got a son that Will like. So you like Will better than me, huh, Dad?
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Where were you at my 15th birthday party?
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Public Will Scott's.
Yeah. You can do it. Come on.
Stay tuned. Bulldog Blitz will be back in just a minute.
Beautiful. Okay. So basically, I sold out my son Colin to give us some bloopers, but if we'd have kept the tape rolling more this year, we'd have had a bunch of them. Always have a good time with that. So we'll see you Sunday, December 4th, 2 p.m., Gulf Coast and Blinn in the Mississippi Bowl. And Coach, good luck to you and the staff and the players on that. We'll be streaming that game, of course, on actually not on mgcccbulldogs.com, but on MississippiBowl.com. That's where you'll be able to see the game. And we're going to be ready for that. Congratulations. Another great season. As we said, got one more, and we shoot for 16 next year.
That's right. We want to finish this season on a very positive note. at the beginning of each year, our goal is to finish with a win in the Mississippi Bowl, and we've still got a chance to reach that ultimate goal, and that's what we want to do. And I'd love to see a lot of great fan support out there on Sunday, and really look forward to it.
Should be a terrific one. For everyone associated with Bulldog Blitz, we thank you for watching and helping and checking us out. We have a good time doing the show, as you can see, and enjoy promoting Gulf Coast football and Gulf Coast athletics. For head coach Steve Campbell, I'm Bill Snyder. Thanks for watching Bulldog Blitz. Have a great night. We'll see you at the Mississippi Bowl.